Hello, Sharks. My name is Regina Crishy. I'm from Winterville, North Carolina, and I'm currently seeking $75,000 for 40% equity in my company, Sharks. Who here wants to smell a dirty, stinky diaper?
Nobody.
That's what I thought. So it's no surprise that parents everywhere will try anything to control diaper odor. We'll try plastic bags. We'll try fragrances. We'll try expensive diaper pails. Let's be honest, they don't always work. And if they do, they don't control the odor for very long. So when we had to start putting my son's dirty diapers outside, I knew that something had to change. So that's why I created Diaper Dust. Diaper Dust is a diaper deodorizing powder. It's the first and only of its kind. You simply sprinkle it over the contents of the dirty diaper before you roll it up and throw it away. So, Sharks, if you're smelling what I'm smelling, that is a deal in the air with Diaper Dust.
Oh my God.
I'm so worried about how we're testing this.
So what?
Oh, that's, yeah. I hope they got real live diapers. Would be nice. Obviously, Regina is looking for a deal. 75,000, 40%. It's 112,500 valuation. So I'm guessing that they're, maybe this is like a super early on product that she just got going. But get subscribed because Regina actually should be coming on this channel in the next couple of weeks for an interview. We've already exchanged and everything like that. So looking forward to having her come on to tell her story. But yeah, I mean, this seems like at least one of the Sharks should be interested in coming on board. 75,000 isn't asking a whole heck of a lot, but what she's probably looking for is a partner. And at that rate, you got to have somebody who actually wants to be involved with the business and like help get it going to be to that next level. So hopefully it's not too early on here.
You have in front of you is a simulated dirty diaper. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to open it up and give it a nice big whiff.
Oh,
Wow. Don't panic. Reach for your diaper dust. Reach for your diaper dust.
It's so horrible.
Oh, it's black. I wonder if it's like some carbon based.
it works. It absolutely works.
You just did
I
it?
just did it. It worked.
It definitely works. I'm sorry, what were we just smelling? What was that?
So that's actually a prank spray.
Oh.
Let me tell you, it's worse than the real deal.
Yeah.
Is this powdered carbon?
Yes, it is activated charcoal and sodium bicarbonate.
So the big question is, are there others like this out there? And what would stop somebody from doing it and making the same thing?
So right now, there is no other product that is marketed to do what we do in terms of the utilization of it. So we have a patent pending application for specifically using it inside the diaper. Somebody could make this at home, but they're not going to want to. I look like I came right out of the Industrial Revolution after I finished making this product in my backyard.
In our backyard. So I wasn't sure if she was going to be like in a warehouse or some kind of, probably not a co-working space. The one thing that stands out to me though, and you can kind of see it here, if you look at the top of the lid on the shaker, it's like comes out black. I almost wonder, is white the right color for the shaker if what's coming out of it is black? And maybe, I mean, obviously other stuff is, like the talcum powders and stuff, I would think generally are like white. We never use talcum powder here at the house, but I do think that there's, maybe something to be said for so it doesn't look like dirt collecting on the top of it. Maybe just a lid, like the lid needs to be a slightly like a darker color or offset color so it doesn't look like there's just dirt hanging out at the top there. Check out shopsuperjoe.com where you can get your apparel, books, and courses over at shopsuperjoe.com, like the hoodie I'm rocking here in this video, as well as in this photo up here at the top of the site. So again, it's shopsuperjoe.com.
There I am. There I am making it.
Oh, it's like a compost machine.
Yes.
This is so awesome that you just went for it.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's such
Oh, look
a
at that.
mother of invention, right?
Is this your full-time job?
It's not. I am actually a full-time nurse. I'm a travel nurse.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
How are people responding to the product so far, and what have you sold?
So my sales, I started in December 1st, 2020. My sales aren't the greatest. I've sold $3,000.
That's tough. You know, when 3,000, you're asking for 75,000 for 40%. That's you know, the thing about that though is because we talk about, you know, in the comments, valuation comes up a lot. But the thing is when you're looking at evaluation, it really varies, you know, industry to industry. But really, to me, it's really about the product and what it says to customers, and having repeat customers, and having the money keep coming in and coming in week after week, so, or month after month, quarter over quarter. So if you're, you know, depending on what your life cycle is with the product, you know, in the customer's perspective, and whether or not they have a great time is what, you know, vindicative of whether or not they're going to keep coming back. So getting, you know, having $3,000 in sales isn't that big of a deal here, because it's a product that's going to get used over and over and over again. I'm curious as to what the cost, and I mean, we checked out the website, and she's selling them for $14, and you can, I'll link that video at the end where I went over her social media and website at the end of the video. But I'm curious as to what the cost is on this.
Out just friends and family. Then I got on Amazon in February.
What do you sell it for, and what does it cost you to make?
It's $3.15, and I sell it for $14.
So what are you doing to market the product?
Well, I'm just posting on social media. A lot of the sales are just word of mouth. It's also being used for adult incontinence.
Okay, so $75,000 for 40%. You came in here to do a deal. There's no question.
Yes.
Now, wait. So at 315, you know, that's fine. You know, but I'm willing to bet that she could probably get that cost way, way, way down. Maybe get it down to like $1 or less, like at scale, right? I wonder if part of the problem with the $3,000 in sales is the $14 price point. To me, I wonder how many diapers you could do with the shaker. So like that's something to think about. Because how much of the dust do you need per? Can you stretch it out? This is a nice added. I would say it's something to the effect of, if you need something to control the odor, because it does get pretty bad, like my voice with this cold that I'm fighting through. So I would look at, you know, what can we do to get the cost down? What can we do to get the price down? I tend to think if you could get it down to $10, selling it for $10, you might be able to increase that. Now, maybe with the Shark Tank effect, it'll change a little bit, but I tend to think that a $9.99 price point would be a lot closer to where a lot of people would want to buy it at. At least I would think, if nothing else, from the mental aspect of like $14 versus $10. It's only $4, but you know, it adds up.
How much work is the Shark going to have to do to make this product work? You said you're a full-time travel nurse. This is an idea.
I'm looking for mentorship. As a travel nurse, I have to go onto different units in different hospitals, and I have to hit the ground running. The floor that I'm currently on is trauma and transplant. I had to get on that floor and learn trauma. I had to get on that floor and learn transplant. So I learned from the best. I learned from the ICU nurses. I learned from the doctors. And I am proud to say I am one of the best nurses on that floor.
And what a serious floor to be on. It's really critical.
It's very intense, but I love it. I am calm, cool, and collected during a code. I am out of my element in this room, but it's the room I'm meant to be in, because you have so much to offer. So yes, I'm gonna be asking you a ton of questions, and I hope you're okay with that, but I will be the quickest bird to leave the nest that you will ever see.
So I mean, look, being able to be humble and admit that you don't know what you don't know, I think is important. I mean, I do it here on this channel. I know I've gotten flack in the past for saying the words "I don't know," because I'm not, I'm confident enough to say and admit when I don't know something. I think it's important that we be able to take that step back and say, look, let's do some more research because I don't know the answer. And if somebody's got all the answers, then they're probably not telling you the truth, right? So I can appreciate the fact that she is a nurse and that she's putting herself into these high, stressful situations and things like that, and being able to be here and go from a business that didn't exist until December of 2020 to being on Shark Tank, ding ding for that. And then probably only having about 6 months or so of worth of sales to get to $3,000 in between being a nurse and doing all this is still a lot to be said for that.
Look, I believe there's a demand for this product, but there's a ton of work to do here, and my baby diaper days are way gone.
Are your incontinence days over, though?
Oh, whoa.
Oh, wow. We've never been here to that before.
And with that,
So you have parents. You have parents,
I get
right?
it, but
that
it's
are
just
gonna
not for me. It's not
Okay.
for me. I'm out.
Thank you.
Reg, how do you scale it so you can sell 1 million of them?
I need this in a factory. I need this out of my
But have you
backyard.
gone through the process of talking to people to
I have
see?
not.
Okay, so that's part of the whole process.
Right. This isn't my first language. My first language is nursing, but I'm willing to learn. I respect people's money, and I will fight for our money. I will fight. I fight for my patients.
Regina, I'm objecting more than anything, certainly not to you. You're 100% heartfelt. The most important thing, though, is you're part-time with a high-pressure job that you take very seriously, again, to your credit. What you need, I believe, is a working partner. You don't need a shark who's going to invest. You don't even know what you use money for and if you need money, honestly. So I won't be your shark today. I'm out because I don't think it's really what you need.
Thank you.
So that's kind of telling. I wonder if it got cut out of the edit. Like if somebody asked, "What do you need the money for?" Like, what is $75,000 going to do today for the business? I feel like this question gets cut out a lot, and I'm sure it gets asked. It just doesn't always make it to the final. It doesn't make it out of the cutting room. I tend to think, $75,000, could buy some Facebook ads, could buy maybe some equipment, or just an opportunity to go and take a week off or something to that effect, and go visit some factory operations, co-packing. I don't know if you could even do this in a co-packer. I'm really not sure. Well, we're gonna have Regina on, so we'll find out what she's been up to since then. But as far as getting this out of her backyard, because I don't blame her, I probably wouldn't want this in my backyard either.
I will say that I do have some capital. I have a home that I own that I am willing to sell. But
No, you're not. Don't sell your house.
listen, for me, it's not far along enough. I wish you the best, but I'm out.
That not willing to sell your home. I mean, that is a lot. I mean, that is really betting on the future of the product. I mean, to me, that kind of hinges on the patent. If you can get that, if you can secure that patent, that's a huge game changer, because now you have something that you can go and license to other people. You don't have to necessarily do it yourself, or go through all the operations. You can continue to be a nurse. Like, there's so many ways that could go. Once you have that patent. Until you have that patent, I don't know. Take a step back. If you're on the brink of, like, I have this idea, I just need to do, basically push all in, sell my house, and make it happen. It probably isn't the best of ideas. So we just talked to Hans Dose, who sold his house for the Tentacle, and he's still they're looking at houses now, but he was living in an RV. Not that even just I was in the talking to him while he was in the RV in the interview. So and I don't think they have kids, him and his wife. So that's a different story. She Regina clearly does, and that's a big ask of a family to uproot and do that.
Thank you, Lori.
First of all, I really commend you for standing here in front of all of us. You've got a really important job, and to be doing what you do during COVID, unbelievable. So hats off to you. I think anyone who stands in their garden with a composting machine barefoot, like doing this, it's unbelievable what you've done.
Thank you.
I completely get it. I mean, I have 2 children, and I've had that like terrible, you know, you open the trash and it stinks, and you know, it's like, it's just awful.
bad.
I think the issue for me on this right now is that you've really not figured out how you're marketing this product. And there is this huge, you know, influencer economy around mums. The best way for you to start creating awareness around this product is to make the mumfluencers your best friend, right? Get the product out, show them how it works. So imagine you've got a mum with a real following who just likes this product, and you start to get the word of mouth out. If I were you, I'd put any energy that I've got into marketing this. So for me right now, I'm out, but I do wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, I mean, it basically sells itself. The problem is a problem that all parents know. All parents that are, you know, involved and or change diapers know. And it really should just sell itself. It shouldn't be, it should not be that hard to get it in front of people. Because it's a solution to a problem that a lot of people deal with, and deal with it for a number of years. You know, it's not just a single you're like, oh, we dealt with that problem for like a 3-month period of a child's life. Like, I don't know, 2 years, 3 years. By 3 year, the 3 year mark, maybe 4 year mark, most kids are going to be out of that. So I think that, I think Emma's absolutely right. Just got to keep pushing further and further with the marketing aspect of it.
Thank you so much. I do plan on walking away from nursing as long as I have the right mentor that.
Well, let's
can
talk about that,
help
right?
me with this.
I want to be that partner that can help you, right? Because you've demonstrated every bit that you are an entrepreneur. You figured out how to make this gunk in the backyard. You figured out how to sell it. You figured out the formulations. You figured out how to do a patent, all while it not being your first language. So I'll make you an offer.
Okay.
I'll give you $75,000 for 40%.
Let's go.
That's a no-brainer.
Is that a yes?
That is a deal.
Congratulations.
Woo!
I had a pinch.
Lucky woman.
We'll be
I can't
great.
believe this is happening.
It's happening. Congratulations. This will be amazing.
That's wonderful.
Thank you so
Well,
much.
for all you do for other people, now it's time for you to have somebody help you.
Thank you so much.
Congrats, Regina.
Well done, you.
Thank you. I just got a deal with Mark Cuban. I am so grateful and blown away, and not just with the deal, but with all of the feedback and just how amazing those people really are. They're better than when you watch them on TV.
Well, get subscribed because Regina is going to be coming here on the channel for an interview in the next couple upcoming weeks here. Anyway, I just want to point out that this comment from TPC Nation says, "Keep up the great content and love the ring." Yeah, so Caitlin got on me because I wasn't wearing my ring in the videos. I honestly, thanks to the illness, I wasn't really wearing it like ever. So she got on me about it, and here I am. I'm going to be doing some collaborations with her coming up, so get subscribed for that, and looking forward to those in the near future. Some big things in the works, as well as that 7-day product challenge that will be coming up probably in the next week or two. Anyway, I'll see you in one of these 2 videos. If you want to check out the website and social media with me, go over here. If not, I'll see you in the video down below. Take care and go be super.